Hi everyone, welcome to today's yoga flow. Today's yoga flow is called the Dragon Flow. And today we'll move through the Dragon Flow by stoking our inner fire as we imagine our legs are our tails and our arms are our wings, and our deep Ujjayi breath is the burning fire within. We challenge and build our strength, balance, flexibility, core as we move creatively and playfully whilst energizing both body and mind. So all you'll need for today's session is a strap or a belt or a pair of leggings or anything that you can use in your bind. We would like to use these in the bind today or something in the bind just to create a little bit of extra length. You can just place that neatly at the front of the mat. And then if you like to have blocks in your practice, you're welcome to use blocks, but they're not necessary if you don't need them. So just place them on the sides. If you have got blocks, you can have a couple of books that are the same height as well if you need them. All right, and we're going to start in child's pose today. So you can turn yourself onto your mat, placing your knees to the sides, touching your big toes together, and just melting the chest all the way down, spreading into the fingers, bowing the forehead down towards the mat. And we'll stay here for a lovely long deep breath in and a long deep breath out. Maybe a little wiggle side to side. Almost imagining now you're in your cave and you're just starting to warm up your space by finding your Ujjayi breath. Lovely deep inhales through the nose, deep exhales through the nose, placing your tongue at the top of the palate or the roof of the mouth, closing your lips and finding this lovely long elongated inhale. And then long drawn out exhale, creating a little bit of noise. And when you feel ready, as you breathe in, you're going to rise up onto your fingertips, doming into your hands as we walk the fingertips forward. And then move the fingertips over to the left side of the mat, as if you're opening up your wingspan now. Ground through the palms and bow the forehead all the way down, full stretch to the right side of the body. And then rise up onto your fingertips, come all the way over to the right. And ground through your palms, bow the forehead all the way down. Inhale, rise back up onto the fingertips, come back to the center, place the elbows down, touch the palms together, forehead to the mat. Take the thumbs behind the neck and then push down through those elbows as you open up into the chest. And then release, lift your gaze. We're going to keep the arms as they are, so elbows stacked, placing the palms together like a triangle and then sliding yourself all the way down onto your mat, pushing down through the forearms, lifting up through the chest and pulling the heart through. Then we'll find our plank pose, but before we do that, you can use your block if you have one. If not, you can just pretend there's a block in between your thighs. We're going to push down through the forearms, tuck your toes, and then lift up into a low plank. And we stay here for a little while. So you're going to keep squeezing into your block or your imaginary block or cushion, pushing down through the forearms, looking at the thumbs to keep the neck in line with the body, and stay. Find your Ujjayi breath, that same breath you've just cultivated. Deep, full breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. Placing the tongue at the roof of the mouth or the top of the palate. Switching on the core. Also just bringing yourself into your body as everything now starts to work together. Staying for 5. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Bring the pelvis down. Keep the toes tucked as you curl the chest forward and up, opening up through the neck. And then release. You can move your block out the way if you had your block there. Yourself down. Take the hands behind your back, left thumb over the right, interlace the fingers, squeeze inner thighs together, imagine the block is there, and then lift up into your Shalabhasana, thumbs away from the tailbone, shoulders back, keep breathing. And then release, left cheek on the mat, relax your arms to the sides, stay for a full breath in, stay for a full breath out. And then inhale, come back to the center, hands behind your back, right thumb over the left. Interlace the fingers, pull the arms back, lift the legs, thumbs away from the tailbone. Stay for a full breath in. And as you exhale, come all the way down. Right cheek on the mat, arms to the sides, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Come back towards the center. We're going to take the right forearm out in front of you and lift up into that almost Sphinx variation. And then reach back with your left arm, bend your left knee. Take your left hand to the top of that left foot, and then turn your fingers to face forward. Left elbow reaches up, coming into your frog pose, pushing down, and then turning your gaze forward and opening up through the chest. Good. And then release. Come back, change. Left forearm comes down, palm faces down. Bend the right knee. You can take your fingers so they face forward. Right elbow lifts up, and then look forward. Good. And then release. Lovely. Take the hands to the sides of the mat. You're going to peel yourself off the mat, bottom towards the heels, child's pose, just touching on the pose. As you exhale, slide your hands back, round your spine into your cat pose. And then lower the tummy, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Good. Find your tabletop, belly button to spine, just like your plank pose, maybe walking forward on your mat. Spreading the fingers, hands are equal distance apart, wrists under elbows and shoulders, knees under hips, left leg rises, flexing into the left foot, squeeze into the left bottom, toes face down, wrapping that left hip down. Right arm comes forward and through, spread your fingers, and then maybe grabbing hold of that back foot, coming into a half bow, holding onto the ankle or the top of the foot, lifting the foot to the ceiling and curling the chest forward and up. So really opening up now into your bow. Find your balance. And then kicking that left leg back, right arm forward, right hand comes down to the mat as we turn the left toes to face the left side of the mat. Left arm comes all the way up towards the ceiling, lifting that left hip a little bit higher, reaching up through those left fingertips. Baby half moon. Left hand comes down to the ground, roll the left toes to face down, tuck the right toes, chest and chin come to the mat, and then squeeze, lift up and round. Good. Again, come down, maybe tucking the toes, chest and chin come down, lift that left leg high, and then press up, squeeze and round. One more time. Left leg rises, chest and chin come down, lift it up, 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 and press up, squeeze and round, and then place that left knee down, untuck the toes, wiggle side to side. Breathing in, right leg rises, flexing into the right foot, kick the heel up, squeeze into the right bottom, left arm reaches forward, bending the right leg, grabbing hold of the back foot, kicking it up, and curling the chest forward and up. As we exhale, right leg kicks back, left arm comes through, baby half moon, left hand comes down. Turn the right toes to face the right side of the mat, right arm comes up to the ceiling, lifting that right hip a little bit higher, find your balance. Right hand comes all the way back down. Roll the right hip forward. Now tucking the toes if that feels better for the knee. Chest and chin comes down. Lift that right leg. And then lift up. Squeeze and round. Right knee into the chest. And again, right leg rises. Come down. Chest and chin. And lift up. Squeeze and round. One more time. Right leg rises. Chest and chin comes down. Lift up and squeeze and round. Hold. And then place that right knee all the way back down. Give yourself a little wiggle side to side. Downward facing dog as you rise. Tuck your toes, bottom up, heels down. Stay for a deep breath in. And a deep sigh out. As we lift the gaze, bend your knees. Push your bottom back. It's a little hop, step, or jump to the front of the mat. Knees are in line, gap between the feet. Take a halfway lift, straighten the spine. And then exhale as you fold. As we breathe in, bend the knees, chair pose. Sweep the arms forward and through, rounding the tailbone down, engaging through the tummy. Let's rise to the balls of the feet. Sweep those arms back, kiss the shoulder blades. Ground through your heels, draw the arms through. And again, deep breath in, sweep those arms back, kiss those shoulder blades together. Ground the heels, sweep the arms through. One more time, deep breath in, sweep the arms back, rise to the balls of the feet. Ground the heels, arms come up. Maybe a little back bend, bring the palms together. Slide the hands to the chest. Stay for a full breath in. Stay for a full breath out. Release the arms. Good, we're going to come into our balance now. So really imagining we've got this lovely big tail, we've got these lovely big wings, and we're just using everything together. So finding one point of focus, feet are equal distance apart, arms out to the sides to start with. Pointing into the left toes, bend the standing leg, right leg standing. Pointing into the left toes, bend the left knee, lift the left leg, sweep the arms up. Good, exhale, come down. Right knee rises, bending into the standing leg, lifting the arms or wings up, and exhale. Good. Second round, breathing in. Left knee rises, lift those wings. This time we sweep the arms back as we take flight. Squeeze your left bottom, kiss those shoulder blades together, spread your fingers. Imagine there's a block between your hands and you're pushing into your block. As you inhale, draw that left knee back, and then exhale, draw it down. Good. Deep breath in. Right knee rises, point the foot, arms come up. Let's take flight. Sweep those arms back, kick the right leg back, squeeze into the right bottom, flare the toes, kiss those shoulder blades together, engage through the back body. Inhale, come back towards the center point. Exhale, come down. Good. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And again, breathing in, building our flow. Left knee rises. Kick that left leg back. Kiss those shoulder blades together. Stepping that left foot to the back of the mat now. High lunge, back heel stays lifted, arms up. Squeeze into your left bottom. And let's take a nice little twist to the side. Inhale, come back, rise back up. And exhale, come down. Good. Last one. Breathing in, right knee rises. Let's take flight, arms come back, squeeze into the right bottom, kiss those shoulder blades together, flare the ball of the right foot, step back, high lunge, back heel stays lifted, squeeze the right bottom as you twist to your left. Inhale, come all the way back towards the center, rise up, and exhale, come down. Rises, let's go. Arms come back, kick that left leg back, squeezing into the shoulder blades, engage the back body, flare the left toes, ball of the foot comes back, arms rise, high lunge, squeeze your left bottom as you twist to the right. Inhale, come back to the center, take the hands down to the inside of the right foot as you open the right foot out to the side, and then bow and kiss the forehead to the ground, push yourself back up, three-legged dog this time. As that right leg rises, lift it up, up, up. Try and ground through the left heel. Wrap the right hip forward. Push down through both palms and roll those shoulders back. Right knee comes into the chest. Try and lift through the hips as you rock forward, floating that right foot through. Take the back heel down, rolling that left hip forward, bending that front knee, warrior one. As you rise, solid legs, keep wrapping left hip forward, rounding the tailbone down and bending that front knee, reaching up through the fingertips. Beautiful stretch in the back calf muscle. Good. Warrior two, as we turn the left toes to face the left, widen your stance, bend that front knee a little more, and slide those arms forward and back. Strong gaze to the front, making sure you can see your big right toe, maybe flaring those toes a little bit more. Stay for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Right hand comes down, left hand comes down, roll the left hip forward. Right knee comes into the chest, shoot it back into plank pose. Take the vinyasa of your choice. Knees can come down, or you're coming down halfway and then sliding to the tops of the feet as you pull the heart through upward facing dog. Exhale, strong legs, lifting yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Left heel kicks up first this time. Kick it up, step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up, step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up, step it in front of the right. Stay, cup your fingertips. Right heel kicks up, step it next to your left. Take that halfway lift. And then exhale as you fold. Good. Bending those knees, sweeping the arms all the way up. Little back bend. Exhale, hands down. Good. Right side, breathing in, arms up, right knee rises. Kicking it back, taking flight, squeezing into the bottom, kiss those shoulder blades, flare the right toes, ball of the right foot comes back, arms sweep up, twist to your left. Inhale, come back to the center, exhale, hands to the inside of that left foot, open it to the side, and then bow and kiss your forehead to the ground. Push yourself back up, three-legged dog, left leg rises, lift it up, 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 ground through the right heel, push into both palms. Left knee comes into the chest, lift through the hips, rock forward, step the left foot through, back heel grounds, warrior one, as those arms rise. Forward facing hips, firming into that back foot and thigh, bend that front knee. Warrior two, as you turn your right toes to face the right, slide your front foot forward a little bit more and then split your arms. Relax your shoulders, look over that front arm or hand. Stay for 5. For 4, find that rhythm of breath. Fiery breath. For 3, for 2, And 1, left hand down, right arm follows. Roll the right hip forward, left knee into the chest. Take it back, plank pose. Work through your flow, deciding what feels good for your body. And then exhaling back, downward facing dog. Good, right heel kicks up first. Kick it up, step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up, step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up, step it in front of the left. Cup your fingertips. Left heel kicks up, step it next to the right. Take a lovely halfway lift. And then exhale, take a deep forward fold. Good, bend those knees, sweep those arms all the way up. And exhale, take the hands down. Lovely. Next round, deep breath in, left knee rises, arms up. As we exhale, kick that left leg back, take flight, flare the ball of the foot, high lunge as you rise. Twisting to your right, split your arms, inhale, come back. Exhale, take the hands to the inside of the right foot, opening the foot to the side. Bow and kiss your forehead to the ground. Right leg rises, let's take it all the way up, up, up. Ground through that left heel, push into both palms. Right knee comes into the chest, lift through the hips, rock forward, step the right foot through, back heel grounds. Warrior 1 as you rise. Good. Warrior 2, turn the left toes to face the left, split the arms, look over that right arm. Left hand, left thigh, turn the front palm, reaching forward, and then reversing warrior. So bending that front knee, drawing the fingertips to the back of the mat. Bend it a little bit more, full stretch. And then swivel right forearm above the right knee. Left arm comes up and over, extended side angle variation. Looking underneath that left armpit. Keep grounding down through that back foot. Strong legs. And then we take our bind. Left hand is going to grab the top of your strap or leggings or belt. Take the left hand so that the palm faces behind you. Cross the left hand down towards the bottom behind your back. Right arm comes under the right thigh. Take a nice tight grip and then lean back and look over your left shoulder. And stay. For 5. For 4. For 3. Keep bending that front knee. For 2. And 1. Release your strap. Left hand to the inside of the right foot. Roll the left hip forward. Right arm comes up towards the top of the ceiling. And then exhale as you take that right hand down. Good. Right knee comes into the chest. Lift it. Now maybe taking it back into a one-legged plank. Engaging through the tummy. Come down maybe full way or halfway. Taking your vinyasa. Deep full breath in. Exhale, full flush out. Good. Left heel kicks up first. Step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up. Step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up. Step it in front of the right. Cup your fingertips. This time, left hand, left calf muscle as we kick that right heel halfway. Half standing split for 3. For 2. And 1. Right foot steps next to the left. Take your halfway lift. Exhale, take your fold. Bending those knees and sweeping the arms up. Little back bend as you bring the palms together, slide the hands down. Good. Second side, deep breath in, right knee rises, lift. Taking that lovely flight as we kick back, squeezing the bottom, flare the toes, engage the back muscles. High lunge, arms breathing in, sweep up. Twist to your left, split the arms, inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, take the hands down to the inside of the left foot, opening it to the side. And then bow and kiss the forehead to the ground. Push yourself back up, left leg rises, lift up, up, up. Ground through the right heel, push into both palms. Left knee comes into the chest, lift and slowly rock it forward, stepping it through, back heel grounds, warrior 1 as you rise. Warrior 2, as you exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Right hand, right thigh, turn the front palm, reach it forward, keep that front knee bent. As you reach it back, full stretch, fingertips to the back of the room, bend that front knee a little bit more. And swivel left forearm above the left knee. Right arm reaches up and over. Look towards the fingertips or up towards the ceiling. Spread your left toes. Right hand comes down to your strap. Taking it up towards the ceiling. Turning the right palm to face behind you and crossing it behind your back. Let it dangle down towards the bottom. Left hand under the left thigh. Take a nice tight grip. Lean back. Look over your right shoulder. Stay for 5. Keep rolling that right shoulder open, leaning back so your head is in line with your hips for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Release. Right hand comes down to the inside of the left foot. Roll the right hip forward, left arm comes up. Exhale, left hand comes down, left knee comes into the chest, taking the same variation, maybe a one-legged plank, taking your chaturanga or your vinyasa. Taking it slow, taking it steady. And then making your way back, full circle, downward facing dog. Good, stay for a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Right heel kicks up, step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up, step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up, step it in front of the left. Cup your fingertips, right hand, right calf. Kick the left heel halfway, bend the left elbow, stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Left foot steps next to the right. Take that lovely halfway lift. And then take a deep forward fold. Lovely. Bending those knees. Sweep the fingertips all the way up. Opening up through the chest. Exhale. Lovely. Last and final round. So we're going to start coming into a little bit of more of a stronger round. So just bend the knees for a moment. Find your breath. And here we go. Left knee rises. Arm sweep up, point into the left foot. Airplane style as we kick that left leg back. Spread your wings, engage through the back body. Flare the ball of the back foot, step it back. High lunge, arms up, twist to the right, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, hands to the inside of that right foot. Open it to the side and then bow and kiss the forehead to the ground. Push yourself back up. 3-legged dog, right leg rises, lift it up, up, up. Ground through the left heel, push into both palms. Right knee comes into the chest, slowly rock forward, step it through. Warrior 1, ground the back heel, sweep the arms along the mat. Arms come up. Exhale, warrior 2, release. Sink a little bit deeper. Looking at that front foot, making sure you can see the big right toe. Left hand, left thigh, turn the front palm, reach forward. Keep that front knee bent. Reverse. Good. This time, straighten your front leg. Sweep the back of the right hand to the inside of the right calf. And then sweep that left arm up to the top of the pod, engaging through your core. Strong legs, strong upper body. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Look down towards your right foot. Bend your right knee, right forearm above the right knee. Extended angle, left arm up and over. And then grab hold of your strap with your left hand to the top of the strap. Same again, turning the left palm to face behind you. Cross that left hand down towards the bottom. Grabbing hold of your strap under that right thigh, finding your bind, looking up towards the ceiling. Now we look down towards our right foot. We're going to hop our left foot closer and making sure that the toes are spread. We've got a nice stance here. We're coming into our half moon. So we're going to start taking that left foot off the ground, flexing into the foot and lifting it up into that half moon balance in your bound. Stay for 3, for 2, and 1. Beautiful. Step it all the way back. Release your strap. Left hand to the inside of that right foot. Swivel the hips. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. Exhale. Right hand comes down. Right knee comes into the chest. Shoot it back. One-legged plank or full vinyasa. And come down into your flow. Exhale. Back to your downward facing dog. Lovely. Left heel kicks up. Step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up, step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up, step it in front of the right. Cup your fingertips. Left hand behind the left calf. Right leg kicks up halfway, stage 1. Point the toes, bend the standing leg, lift the right leg up, up, up. Standing split as we wrap the right hip down. Bow the forehead towards the shin. Now, lifting the chest and chin, take your hands forward to the front of the mat or slightly off the mat. We come into our swish kicks. So bending that standing leg, we're going to kick and swish our legs. Bending the standing leg, try and be light on your knees. So we're going to swish and come back. We're going to swish, so using that bottom leg and then swapping the legs in the air. Bending and swish. Good, take one more, bending and swish. Maybe finding a little bit of air time there. Or maybe just taking a handstand on the wall if that feels better for you. And then just stepping your feet forward, halfway left. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms along the ground, reaching up. Palms touch, hands down to the chest. Release the arms down by your sides. Last round. After your swish kicks, just take a breath. Here we go again. Right knee lifts, pointing the toe, lift up. Kick it all the way back, taking flight, kissing those shoulder blades together. Spread your fingers or your wings. Flare your toes, ball of the back foot. High lunge, squeeze the right bottom and twist to the left. Inhale, take the arms back up. Exhale, take the hands to the inside of the left foot, opening it out to the side. And then bow and kiss your forehead to the ground. Push yourself back up. Left leg rises, three-legged dog. Lift it up, up, up. Ground through the right heel. Push into both palms. Left knee comes through the hips. Rock yourself forward. Step the left foot through. Back heel grounds. Warrior one as you rise. Warrior two, turn the right toes to face the right. Split those legs apart a little wider. Sink low. Right hand, right thigh, turn the front palm, reach forward, and keep that front knee bent as you reverse your warrior. Straightening out that front leg, reach those fingertips back a little bit more, and then swivel the back of that left hand to the inside of the left calf without locking out the knee. Right arm comes up, triangle pose, looking towards those right fingertips, engaging through the tummy, pushing the back of that left hand into the leg for 3, for 2, and 1, looking down towards that left foot, bending the left knee, left forearm above the knee, right arm comes up and over, full stretch. Right hand comes down to grab your strap, taking your strap behind your back, down towards the bottom, bend that front knee a little more, left hand under that left thigh, take your nice bind here as we lean back, look over the right shoulder. And then we look down towards that left foot, hopping the left foot closer, making sure we're standing nice and solid on that left foot, and then slowly starting to find your balance. So one side might feel a little bit different. This is definitely my harder side. And then taking that right foot up, turning the toes to face the side, and staying for 3, for 2, and 1, stepping back carefully, undoing your strap, right hand to the inside of that left foot, roll the right hip forward, left arm comes up to the ceiling. Left hand comes down, left knee comes into the chest, shoot it back, maybe it's a one-legged plank or a full plank, and then finding your flow. Take it slow, this will be the last one. And then make your way back, full circle, downward facing dog. Good, right heel kicks up. Step it in front of the left. Left heel kicks up. Step it in front of the right. Right heel kicks up. Step it in front of the left. Cup your fingertips. Right hand, right calf. Left leg comes up halfway first. And then point the left toes. Take them up to the top of the ceiling as you bow your forehead towards your shin, wrapping that left hip down. Then lifting your gaze, hands to the front of the mat. And then bending that standing leg and swishing those legs. Bending the standing leg and swishing, and just keep going, swishing until maybe you get a little bit of air time. Swish kicking, maybe taking a handstand on the wall in your own home if that feels better. Take 1 or 2 more. Good, and then stepping forward when you're done. Halfway lift, reaching up through the spine, and then exhaling as you fold. Staying here for 3, for 2, and 1. Coming back to your chair pose, making sure the feet are in line. If you'd like to use your blocks in side crow and you have blocks at home, you're welcome to use them. I'll use them just so they look a little bit better on the video so you can see what I'm doing. Otherwise, you can just take your hands to the ground. So we're going to bend our knees, find your chair pose, sweeping your arms all the way along, rounding the tailbone, engaging through your tummy. This time we'll take the palms together, slide the hands down to the chest. We'll twist to the right this time first, left elbow over the right knee, palms touch, twisting to the side, and then splitting the arms. Right arm up, left fingertips down. Maybe this is where you stay for today. Option then to come down to the side, so bending those knees, stay in this twist. So we've still got the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. If you're using your blocks or your hands, you're just going to take them down into a nice alignment, shoulder kind of width alignment. And then hooking that right elbow in towards the outer part of that right thigh. And then leaning over, and maybe the feet lift off the mat. Stay for 3. For 2. And 1. Release, come back. And then move yourself back to the center. Good. Folding all the way down. Lovely. Second round. Bending your knees. Sweep the arms along the mat. Sweep them through around the tailbone. Take the palms together. Slide the hands down to the chest as you twist to the left. Right elbow over the left knee. Palms touch. Twist towards the left. And then split your arms. Left fingertips up. Right fingertips down. Maybe this is where you stay. Or you're going to come down onto your feet. Using your blocks if you're using your blocks, or just taking onto your hands. Hooking left elbow in, leaning over, and maybe then taking one foot off, and then the other foot off into your side crow. Stay for 3. For 2. And 1. Come back. Come back to the center. Bow the forehead over the legs. Nice deep forward fold. Stay for 3. For 2. And 1. Beautiful. Good. You're going to take the heels in, toes out, coming into your squat. Knees to the sides, pelvis forward, fingertips touch, lengthen through the crown. Let's take a full breath in. And a full breath out. Good. Releasing the hands behind you, masking your fall. Coming down to the ground. Slide your heels forward, and we're just going to flop the knees over to the left. Swivel the body to the back of the mat. Look over your left shoulder. Come all the way back towards the center. Flop your knees over to the right. And come all the way back towards the center. Lovely. Taking those knees together now. We'll slowly start to lower ourselves down. Just taking a nice slow roll all the way down. Lovely. Quite a strong leg practice. So arms out to the sides, palms face up. You can just lift your legs to the ceiling and just point and flex the feet. And then roll the ankles. Okay, just bending the knees up and down. And then if it's in your practice to take a shoulder stand and you'd like to take your shoulder stand, you're welcome to do so. Otherwise, you can just lie with the legs in the air, or you could move towards a wall and place your legs up the wall. Otherwise, we'll take our shoulder stand by taking hands to the lower back, walking the hands down the back as far as you can, relaxing your belly completely, but really lifting up through the legs. Little squeeze in of the inner thighs, imagining that block is there, and just trying to lift up as high as you can. Relax your neck. Stay for 5. Allow your breath to just flow for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1, flex your feet, take your legs behind you. And then take the hands down to the ground. Stay for 5. Firm into the back of the knees for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. And then using that core connection to slowly, slowly roll yourself out. Try and keep your legs as close as you can to your body. And as you roll your spine all the way back down, bend your knees, place your feet down onto the mat. Open the feet a little wider, turn the palms to face up, relax your shoulders, flop the knees to the left. Inhale, come back to the center, flop them to the right. Come back to the center, slide your legs to the front corners of the mat. And if you're in your own space, you can have a blanket or a pillow or something handy just to keep yourself nice and warm. Just allow the whole body now to settle onto your mat in your own space for as long as your time will allow. And this is where I will leave you today so that you can just spend a little bit of time in your own space on your own. And just coming out whenever you feel ready. So I'll just close consciously for us here and now. And the light in me honors the light in you. Have a wonderful day. The light in me honors the light in you, and together we are one. Namaste.